for you is gonna make your cooking life easier. And one of the things that is kind of a pain in the kitchen is prepping the food. You know, cutting and slicing and dicing. We've got a way to make it super easy, and you've got everything that you need. You're seeing right here what you typically see like in a professional environment, a mandoline slicer. You're getting this. All you're doing is choosing your color, whether you want it in white, or I should say white, red, or black. You're getting the mandoline slicer, but you're also going to get your peeler. So you have your straight peeler, your serrated peeler, and your julienne peeler. You're getting all of this today for a price break and free shipping and flex pay. And now all of the prep is going to be so much easier because now you have all the right tools. And John Florell is joining us this morning with this great customer pick. How you doing, John?
I'm great, great. You know, everybody has knives in the kitchen, and we've all sliced and tried to chop and dice with knives.
Yeah.
This makes it so simple. It's like having your own little sous chef.
Yeah.
Okay? It does a lot of the work for you. And here's how simple this is to use. A razor sharp blade, okay? Stainless steel blade, razor sharp, but with this safety, okay, with the safety setting, you can't cut yourself. It's got fold-up legs, okay, so it fits right in a drawer, but it stands up on your countertop or tabletop, and it's so simple to use. On the side, there's a dial that adjusts the thickness of your slicing, so you can go from very thin to medium to more of a thicker slice, all the way to a super thick slice.
Okay.
And here's how simple this is. Here's the best part about this machine, too. It comes with a little guide and a safety holder. You see, with knives, cutters, slicers, they're all sharp, and that's why they work. But with this machine, we give you the safety holder. And this is the most important feature of this machine, because now you can't cut yourself while you're using this.
Okay.
There's 4 stainless steel prongs that hold on to the food. You hold on to the holder, and all you do is move it back and forth across that blade. It does all the work.
Oh my gosh.
There's never any waste. But I want you to notice all the slices come out perfect and uniform. I'll put these on the tray in the front here.
Okay.
Every slice is the exact same thickness. See the difference, with a knife, you get one thick slice, then you get one thin slice, then you get one finger slice.
Right.
Well, with this machine, they all come out uniform and even. And even for something that's really hard to slice, like a juicy red ripe tomato, I mean, everybody's got a drawer full of dull knives in the kitchen. Look at this. It's like a hot knife going through butter. Look at that. All you do is move your arm up and down. The machine does the work. Yeah, but it gives you perfect, uniform slices. Now, if you like that slice, but you want it thinner, watch what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna change the machine by turning this knob. Watch this. I'm gonna make it a medium. Actually, I'll go to a thin slice. For your onions, you'll love this. And or here, for bread and butter pickles. Or maybe you want to nickel down carrots for canning or sliced beets for pickling. I mean, with this machine, it's paper thin slices. I'll show you here in a second. But I mean, look at this. If you've got a garden in the backyard, you want to make homemade pickles, look at this. You could make one cucumber last all winter. I mean, look at the slices.
Slice it thinner.
Paper thin,
so
perfect uniform slices for bread and butter pickles, for cucumber and onion salad, and you'll get the exact same slice on an onion too. So, and by the way, the job will be done so fast, you don't even have time to cry. I mean, the button on top of the safety holder, that feeds it down through the blade so you don't waste anything. That button, that feeds it down through there. See how that works? Okay? So that way there's never any waste. It takes it right down to the last slice. But I want you to look at this.
Oh, that's so perfect.
If everything is sliced uniform and evenly, it's going to cook up uniform and evenly, okay?
Wow, look at how
I mean, for onion slices for your burgers, for peppers and onions, for your, look at this, for cucumber and onion salad. You'll love it for uniform slicing. And I mean, it's a precision tool. This machine was originally developed in Germany over 100 years ago. You want to know what for?
What for?
Coleslaw. Actually, over there they call it sauerkraut. Okay? I mean, look at this. You can make coleslaw by the mounds. You'll make it by the pounds.
Look at how fast that is.
Long, stringy, light, fluffy cabbage coleslaw. Do this with iceberg lettuce on taco night. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
You make mounds of coleslaw in seconds with the machine.
How fast was that?
Look at this. I mean, and again, on taco night, you'll love it for your iceberg lettuce. You'll love it for cabbage coleslaw, or if you make homemade sauerkraut. But watch the difference, because here, I'm gonna change this up. Right here, there's a little tab right here on the side of the machine. Watch what happens when I push this tab. you'll notice there's teeth that pop up right here.
Right.
Those are the julienne teeth. Go
Okay.
one more, it gives you double the teeth. Okay. So if you want to do a minced cabbage coleslaw, deli style.
Oh yeah, I like that.
All you do is brush it through that blade, and look at this. Of course, when you get close to your fingers, use the safety holder, but I want to show you this real quick here. I want you to see this. Look at that. There's you would have to pull out a $200 food processor to do that.
You would.
With any other, I mean, this machine does it all.
And you know what I like too is that just to change the cut,
yes.
you don't have to change the blade.
It's
you
all
literally,
in one.
it's all
yes.
in one. So you don't have to keep up with blades and try to figure out, well, how do I put this in? You literally just turn the knob. So as you can see, just going back and forth, you already know how to do this. And you also know that chopping up everything that you've seen, potatoes, tomatoes, onions,
right.
cucumber, and cabbage, it would have taken you probably, I don't know, 12, 15 minutes in the kitchen.
Right.
And a few tears from that onion. You saw how fast that John did this, and he could have done it even faster. We're just slowing down just to give you the presentation. Yeah.
If this is the only thing, I'm gonna peel this onion, and I leave the root end on the onion, okay? A little tip for you, if you leave that root end on, all the acids and juices stay in the onion, so you cry less.
You taught me that. I do that now.
Here, watch this. With an one lady told me if you peel your onions underwater, you won't cry. I tried it.
And did it work?
I almost drowned.
I don't think she meant that.
I want you to see that because you can literally mince an onion so fast you won't have time to cry. I want for tuna fish, chicken salad, for homemade meatloaf, on taco night, for chili. Look at, I mean, if that's the only thing you'll ever use it for, you're gonna love it for the minced onion. But this same blade, watch the difference, because onions and cabbage, they're gonna mince because of the way they grow in layers.
Okay.
Something solid like a potato, a beet, an apple, a carrot, or a pear, you're gonna get long julienne shoestring style French fries.
How perfect is that?
And if you want bigger fries, look, you can adjust the machine. We'll go to one julienne size, and we'll show you quick and easy how to go. All you do is switch the machine, and now you can make those big juicy steak fries like you get in the restaurants.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, so it's such a versatile tool. You can do things like, I mean, things that you would never think about doing with a knife.
Right.
Long julienne strips for your stir fries.
That looks so good.
I mean, if you want to do that with cucumbers, for cucumber icicles, if you've got the little youngsters in the house, they love these. Instead of French fries, you can make these cucumber icicles for the kids. They're healthy, delicious. It's a great afternoon snack for the kids.
What about the apple sticks? Can you do that? Because normally if you buy those, they have preservatives in them to keep them good, and you're paying a lot more for them.
And again, all you do is put it in that safety holder, brush it through the blades. You can make apple sticks by the bushel. Bushels of apples in literally minutes with this machine.
Let me tell you real quick, and then I'm going to ask you how to clean this.
Yes.
But all you're doing today is choosing which color you want. I'm going to come right back over here so that you can see. John's been using the red one. You can get it in red. You can choose the white, or you can also choose the black. Choose your color of the mandoline slicer, and then you're automatically gonna get the straight peeler, the serrated edge peeler, and you can see there, and then also that julienne peeler. You're already getting these, automatically getting these, and what's great is that I know you need them because if you have the old ones, they're rusty, they slip out of your hands.
I'll show you those peelers in a second too.
Okay.
But I gotta show you, there's a hidden secret in this mandolin, all right? Watch what I'm gonna do. Right here on the bottom, there's a little tab. When you pop this up, you're gonna notice this blade flips over.
Oh, hello.
So now you've got a straight blade, or when you flip it over, it's got that ripple cut. Now you flip this back down, and watch this, because for the ripple cut, and I got a little piece of food in there. I'll clean that out of there, just to make sure that it locks down on there. And again, rinse it under the hot or cold tap with a knife. This little ripple blade though, when you adjust this machine, I want you to see this with your zucchini. Watch this, because now you can do your ripple cuts for your vegetables, for homemade dip trays with a sour cream or an avocado dip. It puts those ridges in there.
Great.
Do that with potatoes, apples, carrots, pears, cucumbers, zucchini, kiwi fruit. Yeah, I mean, it does it all, but look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Now, here's a little secret for you. I'm gonna put this on, and they're all labeled. You can see exactly, it's like a picture on the side that shows you. It's kind of like, well, and numbers too, 1, 2, 3. If you can paint by numbers, you can slice, dice, and chop by numbers.
You can do that, totally.
Watch how quick and easy this works, because now with that zucchini, what you'll do is you'll make a cut, come up, give it a quarter turn and go back down. So every time you come up, quarter turn it. And what you're gonna do now, instead of going through and making that ripple cut, now Can you see the holes in there? It gives you that waffle cut, okay? And with a potato,
wow.
right?
Yeah.
With potatoes, apples, carrots, zucchini, cucumbers. Look at this. Now you can make those waffle potato chips like you get in the restaurants.
Yeah.
Isn't that a cool
That's
little...
so cool.
I mean, you wouldn't even know that's in there.
If you get it just for the onions and get it just for that waffle cut, you will love it. I love today, even though that we have a price break. So you're saving $10 off of our price today, and it's another about $5 savings because it's free shipping. So basically, it's a $15 savings today. But what it really does is allow you to prep your food, because you buy these vegetables in the grocery store. You can't take this directly to the stir fry. You have to do a lot of prep for it. And if you're the one cutting, that's when, I don't know about you, but my hands get tired, my knives aren't good, and then I just get sloppy with it.
That's the whole thing. If you've got a knife and a cutting board right now, and most people do, okay, you'll sit there on the cutting board where you'll get one thick slice, one thin slice, one thinner slice, one finger slice,
and then one, I just give up.
With a knife.
Let's order out.
With this machine, you get uniform slices each and every time. Take a bell pepper, put it in the safety holder. I want you to see this. I'm gonna put it on the medium slice for salads, and I'm gonna hold this up. We'll fold the legs up. I'll hold this up to show you. You can put this over a pan, in a pan, over a bowl or in a bowl. Do this right on the countertop or tabletop. But each slice comes out perfect and uniform, so you can go from bell peppers. Well, here, I'll tell you what. Let me try we'll try a lime, lemon, oranges. I mean, it'll slice everything. It cuts everything but bad habits and taxes. Okay? I mean, you'll go through every fruit and vegetable in your drawer in the fridge, but they'll all come out uniform and evenly sliced. Perfect each and every time. You know, it's a precision tool.
What this is really good for is meal prep. And a lot of us right now, we're trying to kind of prep our meals and have your, you know, if you prep your cut vegetables, you're more likely to have salad. If you prep your cut vegetables, you're more likely to have your stir fries instead of, you know, just kind of, you know, falling into the same old trap for dinner.
Right.
This allows it to be easier. And the fact that we've got it for you, and not only are you getting the slicer, but you're also getting the 3 peelers, it's a great value today. I like that it's so sturdy. It's not one of those flimsy little mandolins that I know that you've seen out in the stores. This one is strong and sturdy and easy to use. And let me ask you, when it's time for me to clean it, how do I clean it?
You just rinse it under the hot or cold tap under the sink, and let it air dry. Or I put mine on the top shelf of the dishwasher.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, it cleans up so easily.
Wow.
And it's all stainless steel. Now this is all stainless, okay? The platforms, top and bottom. The legs are stainless steel. This is probably, and I've been demonstrating mandolins for quite a long time. Okay, like you know, 30 years. Okay. This, honestly, folks, is the highest quality, best mandolin.
I agree.
I've demonstrated $250 French mandolins that have 8 million pieces that do everything under the sun. But you know what? This does everything under the sun, and it's all in one
piece.
And it's precision. This will last you and last you and last you. It's one of the best machines I've ever used.
That's the main thing. I always say sometimes more is not always better, because when you have all of those different blades, realistically, do you use them? Or do you kind of forget how to use them or even lose them? This is all in one, and that's what I love about that. I
want to point out something too. Look at everything that we've done with this machine. You can slice thick, you can slice thin. It doesn't matter what type of fruit or vegetable you're using. Slice thick or thin, you can chop, julienne, mince, slice, dice, julienne, make French fries, make coleslaw, and here, look at this. It'll even take corn off the cob. Watch what I'm gonna do. Thick slice, okay? And turn this all the way to the thickest slice. And again, you just brush it through. Each time you brush it through, you give that corn a little turn. It'll take 4 or 5 rows of sweet corn off the cob, whether it's blanched corn, cooked corn, or raw corn for your succotash, for soups, stews, or chowders. I'll tell you, hey, if you've ever used a knife to take corn off the cob, you know, where it flies into your eyebrows and up on the ceiling, with this machine, everything stays where, look at this.
I'm laughing because I've been there.
Listen, I've seen corn strippers, and that's all they do is take corn off the cob. I've seen those sell for $40. Okay? You know, I mean, look at this.
You're right. There's
it does so much more work than those expensive electric machines.
There's so many like boutique, you know, you go to the boutique kitchen stores, and they'll sell you one product for each one thing in the kitchen. Why would we do that? We don't have enough money for that. We don't have enough space in the kitchen for that. We're gonna use this every day just to cut, to slice and dice. And then when you do want to do something special, you've got that ability to do that too.
You can do it thick, you can do it thin, you can slice medium. It's such a versatile tool that you'll literally use it every day in your kitchen. Leave it sitting out on your kitchen countertop or tabletop because you will literally use it every day. Now, even if you, and the nice part about it is you don't have to go searching through drawers for 8 million parts and pieces because it's all in one.
Yeah.
And when you store this, it stores right in your knife drawer. Folks, in your knife drawer, you'll see it every day, so you'll use it every day.
Yeah.
That's all the room it takes up in your kitchen drawer. Okay?
So good.
So, I mean, it's such a perfect little kitchen tool. Oh, and you get the set of 3 peelers that come with it, too.
There's so much. Okay, stay on the phone for yours. Remember, choose red, white, or black. We'd be happy to send it on out to you. And John, thank you.